Don't wait for me, my friend. I'm just wasting time again. So day by day, day by day, day by day, I will keep moving on, day by day. Moving forward, beyond the borders, take warning, my day is gone. Stopping nothing, wait for no one, take warning, my day is gone. Take warning, my day is gone. So day by day, I will move on. Day by day, no regrets. I will keep moving on, day by day. Yeah, it's interesting. Some of the areas, Mike Johnson and others might be able to well verse you more in those lines and areas, but it's connected to some of the other ones. So, yeah, if you're involved with some of the other investigations, then you start to see how some of those same lines, almost like a weapon, it can be used by multiple different agencies or people for different reasons. Under the water, blood clots surge like never before. Dr. McCullough's chilling revelations, Economic Times. Love is life with you. You know, I just think it's sad. It's 2026, yeah? And we were listening to doctors and people trying to express these concerns years back. I know. Remember that poor doctor? Oh, she was freaking crying and throwing herself on the ground. For real. She was flipping out. They were talking about, there was a lot of doctors actually, male and female, private investigators and people who start to connect the dots. And then when those people disappear, die, commit suicide, like that was not a suicide, that was not an accident. Ironically, same people had the same concerns we did. Right, so yeah, some of those trafficking lines and different things, systemic racism, Bible Belt lines in rural areas. This isn't a secret, and how people don't talk about it more is fucking disgusting. And actually just put out more fear propaganda and rhetoric and statements. that get the citizens fighting and angry at each other more. I mean, after they've heavily medicated and weaponized them, you know. Right, and they got them pissed off first and said you can't have them, and they knew that would get them more people going out to get them because they said they can't have them. Or they were going to try to take them, which they knew was bullshit. That was never going to happen, but just them saying it, like defund the police. I mean, some just consider it a shifting of funding, right? Like, are you insane? Why would they defund the police? I mean, this came out of the mouth of someone that was running for president, so... Anybody? I know, and then look at the frickin' psycho stepdaughter and who they're married to. Does it really take you that long to put it together? Or? Snuff, snuff. Necrophilic sick fucks, huh? Ask Waltz and Pelosi about that. Can't arrest anybody. What are you going to do? Prove it. Right, so for people to just kind of take it with a grain of salt, we're trying to help hostages and children. Punks that are connected to these fucking sick fucks. They get paid a lot of money to get the dog kickers and the racists and the bullies and the non-vaxxers. This is so fucking sick and disturbing, and it has been to us for a long time. So yeah, in 2009, the doctors and people that were trying to warn about the blood clots, especially because of the vitamin K shot they were rolling out, go back. What year were they rolling out the vitamin K shot for babies? We'll do it together. It's been since 1961, of course, vitamin K has been recommended, right? The routine administration of a vitamin K shot for newborns was first recommended by the American Academy of Pediatrics in 1961 to prevent vitamin K deficiency bleeding. While the injection has been the standard of care in hospitals nationwide for decades, it is not universally mandated at the federal level in the United States. Instead, state laws determine local requirements. For example, New York has a specific government mandate requiring the dose for all newborns. So New York, they have a mandate. You got to get it. I wouldn't get it. In most other states, well, you have to in that state, I guess. For example, New York has a specific government mandate requiring the dose for all newborns. Now, can you get an exemption for that? Probably. In most other states, parents are generally able to decline the vitamin K shot if they choose. Those pediatricians strongly recommend it to prevent potentially fatal brain bleeds. They're fucking insane. So yeah, in 2009, they were really starting to try to push this out and get the mandates in other states. Right, Trump? I mean, you should know about this. You're from New York, so... Probably not. I mean, a lot of people don't know about these things. That's why we're learning together. Right. And then when they find out and they go, holy crap, and they try to tell people, they're listening to the psycho witches. And it just gets old. It gets old. They've done this for years in the cancer institutions when people try to show them better treatment options. Not only treatment, prevention. Yeah, they're fucking witches. They're going to make you drink grass and your cancer's going to kill you. Okay. Right, it gets so old and stupid. This has gone on I remember the shit as long as I can remember. Back in the 90s and the concerns. Remember the AIDS vaccine, what they did? They scared the fuck out of people. Yeah, they did. And then when people weren't paying enough attention, all of a sudden Magic Johnson has it, and they sent around the AIDS quilt to all the schools. I remember even out in Whitefield, in our small little town of fucking Whitefield, Maine, these activists coming in with their fucking big quilt of all the people that have died. Each little patchwork was a different person that had died of AIDS. I know, we're like 10 years old walking around the gym, looking down at this big fucking quilt. It took up the whole gym. You had to walk around it in a square. Shavasana! She's talking to terrorists! Who fucked a monkey? Who fucked a monkey? What? Are you guys sure? I know, remember some kids didn't even want to go near it? What's her name? She was like, she thought she was going to die if she even looked at it. Can't even breathe this air, get me out, get me out. Yeah, so all of a sudden Magic Johnson gets it, and it's this worldwide thing. Gay people, monkeys, like, what? Really? So we all know what AIDS was caused by, right? Right, and so they cover it up with that shit. Right, you get these vaccines that get rolled out, or I believe the AIDS thing was around the time. Growth hormones, yeah. Some other things too going on. Right, and then they pulled it out, right? All of a sudden, this milk has no growth hormones. Oh, okay, good, it's safe. I know, we were making jokes because they were putting it in the meat and everything. I grew like double D boobs by the time I was in 5th grade. I know, one of my friend's dads used to make fun of me and said if I fell off the bunk beds, I'd bounce myself back up. I know, the boys used to say, tell me not to jog too hard in the gym because I was going to knock myself out. Right, so they pulled out the growth hormones from the meat and the milk, and then they tried to hone in on that. And people want to get their injections and stuff, so their boobs and stuff naturally get bigger. Yeah, this shit has a lot of pathogens. It gets people sick. And then when you try to bring attention to it, just like the pathogens and Botox and stem cells and snail cum you're rubbing on your face. The fuck? The fuck? If you only knew what was actually really in that. I don't know, do you know the owners? You gotta be careful. Well, thank goodness we have the government and FDA and CDC to regulate those things so people like me can't fuck with your batches. I know. And then they tell people, fuck the government, defund the police, don't trust that, but listen to your doctor. Kisunta works for me. You people are fucked. You're so fucked. Don't know. Anybody? Get the Karens. Get the Karens. Kids, get your little checklists out. Get ready for bun taps. Moms, don't get upset. They're gonna bun tap you. They're gonna scream in your face. Get your squirt guns ready. That's what we do. He's just like a cat, you know. You just spray him. Ooh, another man in motion for the Google sign. Motion pictures.
I said I love my life, I love to live. I don't know what day it is. I'm doing things I'm passionate about, and I just had a kid, so I'm a temperament. When I say that I love this shit, and you can't get enough of it, so come with me and take a trip to Cinnamon. I'm trying to get across this. When I want to take my losses, still get back up on a horse's racetrack, A-track in that often said you got this. Yeah, oh yeah, you got this. First you dream it, then you speak, you cross it up, but y'all, let's I'm on it, on it. Feel like I could fly. Feel like I could fly. 1,000 reasons why. I'm feeling good right now, good right now. I feel like I could fly. Feel like I could fly. 1,000 reasons why. I'm feeling good right now, good right now. Don't ever give up on you. Don't ever give up on you. Don't ever give up on you. Fly on, fly on. Don't ever give up on you. Don't ever give up on you. Don't ever give up on you. Fly on. All I know is I'm here cause I wanna be. My condolences to all of those who try to follow me. This path is long, this path is hard, but I did it, don't know apologies needed. If I could, I'd repeat it. You know I do because I love it. It's got my heart so full of feelings. Now I remember, and every second of the day. Used to have that damn inside my head, it went away. People out here ask me what I'm doing, man. Now I gotta get my style is, and I'm telling them all this real shit. Can't think nothing, go wild in. Feel like I could fly. Feel like I could fly.
There we go. So, in 2019, Maine lawmakers, 2019, they were attempting to mandate the newborn vitamin K shot through legislative document LD 443, a bill induced by Senator Linda Sanborn. Got anything to say for yourself? I mean, these people that are making these mandates, do you even speak to the public? Huh? Or you just think that people are fucking stupid and you have to make mandates and do what you think is right? Or what some fucking slug told you was right? Or just whatever benefits your fucking pockets more? You sick fucks! Anyways, so yeah, 2019, they were trying to mandate it. Now, back in 2009, they were trying to do that too. Remember, we told you about some of these doctors that flipped the fuck out and they came to us. I remember saying, what the fuck do you want us to do about it? I know. Well, we helped the mandate from getting stopped, I think, back then. I know, we've paid the price. We're dead mothers and our children are being fucked and tortured. They're teaching us a real good lesson. Right, so anyways, yeah, no, people really need to wake the fuck up to these facts. This isn't a fucking joke. We could care less about your fucking vaccines. We're concerned about the children that have been fucked and tortured by these fucking punks that get aided and abetted by these fucking people in politics and pharma and druggies, you fucking nasty fucks. Anyways, the original bill sought to make the administration of vitamin K mandatory for all newborns to prevent vitamin K deficiency bleeding. However, following pushback regarding parental rights, the legislation was adjusted before it was enacted. Right, they tried doing this back in 2008 and 9 too. That was one of the things they were freaking out about. Yeah, that was right around the time the private investigator shot himself and some other people disappeared. Maybe they got vaporized or skeletonized. Who knows? Cloud 9. Ultimately, the passed law, effective 2020, requires physicians, midwives, and nurses to administer the injection. but it legally requires the Maine Department of Health and Human Services to provide a form allowing parents to officially refuse the treatment. Most people don't. They have no idea they're going to, oh, okay. But you can refuse it if you want to. No, most people don't do that. Do what your doctor tells you. Don't get it. Oh my God. Right, so Economic Times is blasting out a live reel right now, and Dr. McCullough is talking about the blood clots being caused by what? Oh, it's the COVID. The COVID. Right, and the doctors that were explaining back in those days how the vitamin K shot increases the blood clotting. There are online rumors sometimes. This is their articles. I know they're trying to pass it off as safe. Safety thresholds. Yeah, high doses of vitamin K1 or K2. It says it shows no known toxicity or link to abnormal thrombosis, which is clot formation. Online rumors sometimes conflate vitamin K vaccinations or claim it triggers adverse clotting post-injection. So the medical facts show routine immunizations do not interact with vitamin K metabolism or alter its safety profile. So any healthcare experts here want to help us connect these dots and why some pretty smart people were bringing up concerns about this, and it appears they were right. I mean, according to the numbers, it's hard to tell with so many injections being made, the COVID, Botox, stem cells, hormones, yeah, food dyes, yeah. Documented clotting complications associated with specific adult vaccines, such as vaccine-induced thrombotic thrombocytopenia, or VITT, are caused by a distinct immune response involving anti-PF4 antibodies. These events are entirely unrelated to vitamin K levels or the coagulation factors it regulates. I'm not sure. That's why I'm putting it out there to you. I'm telling you what I know as a retard on disability, pothead, loser. Right, so back in 2009, before the private investigator shot himself, and this place got bought out by one of my brother's drug buddies. I know, when you look at a lot of the people that work for that guy, in the brewery and restaurants, and people that get involved with the investigations and the ghost hunting and the aliens shit, you know, I mean, it's just really fucking stupid. People part of investigations or think they are. And they really are, right? I know, and they're already done their job and moved on to bigger and better things. Good job. Write a book about it. I'm sure you already have. I don't need no bullshit. Keep it from my eye. But so yeah, if any of you want to help explain what these doctors might have been freaking out about back in 2009 with the hepatitis B and the vitamin K shot they were trying to mandate, and then they did it again in 2019. It's already in New York, it's mandated. But I think you can get an exemption. You have to know to do that, though. Most people are scared not to. They want to do what's recommended, right? You don't want your baby to fucking have a brain bleed. If I had only gotten the vitamin K shot. You fucking people are numb. Right, so those things are of concern, but also the targeting. And you can't deny the fear they were putting into people about non-vaxxers. And some of these punks, this one in particular came up out of a prison system from down south. We saw them coming before they got here. Okay? We're very aware. We've been on these programs since we were 18 in the year 2000. And when we mentioned the name David Wilcock to that sick fuck, he threw my phone and got really angry. Why? Right, in 2012, I mean, stuff was getting spiked. I know. When some of the retards aren't as retarded as you think. I'm the vital one. Let me get lost in my delirium. Let me get lost in my delirium. Trying to keep my head. But yeah, he came up out of a prison system. He had been part of like some catalytic converter chop shops. Yeah, that was a pretty big deal, right? Yeah, those drugs, it's called Bombi. It's like the old rust. The older the better. They get the catalytic converter dust. It's a drug called Bombi. Right, so when you see the strings, where and when that was happening, when there were spikes in that, yeah, a lot of people died, overdosed, heart attacks. It can look like natural causes and it's undetectable. Maybe not so much anymore. Right, I mean, it has to be on the thing that they're testing for, right? Yeah, if they're not testing for it, they're not going to find it because they're not testing for it, or how does that work? Do some things just pop up? Right, and these guys are big fans of Suboxone. Why? Yeah, so not a big deal. We're not trying to make any of you look bad. Nothing personal. We're just concerned about the punks fucking kids. I know all of you are more concerned about trying to figure out how the pyramids were built and doing your little psychedelic enlightening parties. Yeah, become one with your fucking self. Oh, wise mortal being. Immortal. Ignorant. Ignoramus. Agnostic. Oh, what a gas. Yeah, have you checked that out? Yeah, different releases and psychologists connected to some of those prison systems. where they released some monsters to help get the dangerous cartel people. Huh? Non-vaxxers, yeah. Yeah, and then when they stopped all the funding that was supposed to go towards more security in our schools and hospitals, nursing homes, mental facilities, they stopped all that. And instead, what they do, they got a lot of people killed, and a lot of kids have been abused and killed. A lot of people have been over-medicated and using that as an excuse for their lack of awareness for our justice system, law and order. Basic, I mean, they don't even understand basic traffic laws, okay? Or that when they get pulled over, I mean, I can't even believe what we've been fucking witnessing. You gotta be kidding me. It's sad. It's fucking sad, dude. It's sad, and it pisses people off too, I think. I don't think people are actually getting too, see how they're not too pissed off? Sometimes at the people committing the acts, they get pissed off. You know, at a lot of the ones who are ignoring it, making the decisions within those systems, mandating, over-medicating, ignoring basic human functioning and education in our public school systems in Western medicine. It's really scary to a lot of us, and it has been for a long time. What's that? Are you late for your stem cell appointment? You better get on that. You don't want to die. Hurry up. Go. Shoo. Oh, isn't that interesting? Someone was just noticing one of the words on the pages we posted. Christian. It does kind of sound like Christian. Christian, Crichton. Or you say like Michael Crichton. So some say Christian. It does sound like Christian. I think it goes back to admirable scholar. Rugby stars, Michael Crichton or Crichton. Born in Samoa, Canterbury, Bankstown, Bulldog star, moved to New Zealand as a toddler before settling in Sydney. He represents the New South Wales Blues in state of origin. The New South Wales Blues. Angus Crichton, born in South Wales. Irish heritage, well-known representative for the NSW Blues. It's of Scottish origin. Crichton, Crichton. I say Crichton. That's what it says. You can say Crichton, but it says Crichton. Derived from the Gaelic croach, meaning border or boundary. Creoch. And the Old English, meaning tun, T-U-N, meaning tun, meaning farm or settlement. It may originate, some linguists say it may originate from a Welsh phrase meaning rocky settlement. The surname gained additional cultural significance through the legend of Admirable Crichton, referring to James Crichton, 1560 to 1582, a Scottish prodigy celebrated for his extraordinary academic and physical talents. This gave rise to the noun and adjective used to describe an exceptionally versatile or polymathic person. Translates to the Valley of the Croft. It's an interesting word. What a catalyst. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, you're talking about some of the sickest, most evil, entitled pieces of shit. I've been doing this my whole life. These are some of the sickest fucking people on the face of the planet. Yeah, well, if you're talking about mental illness, people that are delusional, have childish beliefs, make dangerous decisions either knowingly or blindly. And when it's blindly, we say that's Hitlerian, and they just get offended that we call them Hitlerian. No, they're the Nazis. This was back in 2007 and 8, yeah? Main Parent Federation. Yeah, we told them they were fucking Hitlers, man. I know. Remember the private investigator, but well, yeah, it was before he shot himself. I remember him. Yeah, why'd you say that? I mean, it got him really going, didn't it? I didn't realize. I was upset what they were doing and ignoring. We were trying to show them the concerns with the vaccines and vaccine-injured children and the overprescribing of SSRIs and the hormones and these targeting things going on. They didn't want to have any of it. They were fearing the non-vaxxers. They were crying about how Prozac helped them when their fucking mother died. And some old dude that left a dog out in the cold back in the 90s. So, I mean, it was just normal rhetoric we'd always been used to since we were kids with these stupid fucks. Right, so we're like absolutely appalling. Fucking Hitlers, man. When you're ignoring really serious concerns like that and aiding and abetting sick fucks, with, yeah, you think you're doing good. That's Hitlerian. Right, and they freaking, they're the Nazis, they're the Nazis. Fucking psychos. And then the actual concerns get totally ignored and we're dealing with people's fucking tissue issues and mean girls. Yeah, wow. Really fucking sick. So yeah, I mean, you're talking about some of the nastiest, stupidest, grossest, greediest, 7 deadly sins, okay? Go down the checklist. Yeah, we've been dealing with a lot of people around here that have all 7 of them, you know? Yeah, so I mean, anyone listening, if you want to help educate the public as to how these punks get away with producing child and animal pornography and feeding it out to you and all your rich activist friends, and then you do investigations and targeting, and you got to get the non-vaxxers too, right? Blend it all together, folks. Yeah, it's a fucking shit show. The best thing you can do is fucking speak the truth and try to help the hostages and children that we have here in the hands of white Americans. Legal, white, clean slate, spick and span, fucking shiny people, dude. Wake the fuck up. Anyways, much love, health, and peace to you all. Peace be with you, and also with you. Thank you so much. There's so many of you going above and beyond. I really appreciate it. As a human being, I mean, nothing personal. Yeah, don't do me any favors. Just think of it as humanity. So we're trying to help humanity. And we hope others do too. It seems many are very self-serving, which is important, right? You got to be selfish, because if you don't take care of yourself, you can't take care of other people, right? Yeah, it gives you an excuse to just ignore, because you got to take care of yourself. You don't want to have bags under your eyes. Yeah, it's fucking disgusting, and you people know it. My name's Mary. We're at the Governor Hill Mansion in Augusta, Maine. Sick fuck Michael Scott Garan, him and his mother Shirley are two of the sickest fucking people I've ever encountered when it comes to abuse of children and disrespecting humanity, disregard for human life. Yeah, and they have our children who were vaccinated in 2013. You sick motherfucking nasty people around here, 1, 2, 3, I'd seriously pack your shit and get the fuck out of here. Anyone else listening, I'd do what you can to help expose this shit. They're gonna start blowing up places. That's what they said. They already have. Have you not been watching? All right. Some do it for insurance purposes, and where they know that all these threats are occurring, it'll just blend in with all the chaos. Good time to ante up, huh? Anyways, take care.